Ouch! Face first. Okay. Yeah, some extra padding would be nice, I guess. So, don't have a full cycle, obviously. So let's see if we can get to the interloper. That's very sunny. Is there anything on here though that I can inspect? Can I land on there? Doesn't really seem that way, right? We're drifting in space. There's Timber Hearth. Hourglass Twins. Very, very sunny. A little too sunny. There's another moon. Okay. Oh. That most certainly. Oh, that's like, what's his name? The missing guy. Feldspar. He's the harmonica guy. I'm here, I did it. I put the ship down safely. That is Feldspar's ship. And that ship, the ship went down and I didn't sustain bodily harm. A few minor repairs and it's like the ship never hit those rocks. One of my better attempts. Feldspar would barely have laughed at me, I bet. Hey Topi, welcome. That's the good news. The bad news, I haven't found a way inside the structure yet. The door's broken and I know I'm not great at exploring, but I think I would have found a different entrance by now if there were one. Probably. Can't get inside from here, but I know there are paths below the surface. I'm going to head north to the ruins on the equator to try to find a way down. Interesting though. I don't want to get back. Oh, there is some fire. City's Koala, thank you for gifting us up to 2 Opie. That's very, very generous of you. Welcome back to Opie, 12-month part of the Acolytes. What do we have here? So I think he's on Dark Bramble. Okay. The journey here from the South Pole has been, I'm going to go with herring because of all the meteors. But hey, at least I made it here unconcussed and not on fire. Okay, let's see. I poked around a little and there's some sort of old nomai path that starts across from my campsite inside the ruined building with trees growing out of it. Doesn't look like anything horrible, just leaning down. I can handle stairs. After I get my supplies together, I'll follow the path and see where it leads. Okay. I'm not sure if I can handle stairs, though. Oh. Ghost material. Wait, this is not even where I have to go. Where's the path he was talking about? Good. Didn't you say that there's a path from his campsite? Doesn't look like that to me, buddy. Did I miss something here? Because I don't see a path from his campsite. Whoa! If I'm just too blind to see it, yes, because of the loops, I mentioned it before. I find it kind of frustrating to have the pressure while exploring, because if I don't find it, I have to go all the way back here. I have to find the place, land my ship, do it all over again. House with a tree. Ah, okay. I saw it now. Haha. Aha! Thanks, Crafty. Crafty is the smartest. Oh boy. Oh boy. Very sneaky. Banjo. Huh, well that was deeply unpleasant. I made it this far though. Guess that's the part to focus on and not how I'll eventually have to get back up the path. But now this place sure is something. Looks like the Hanging City is north from here and east is a gravity cannon. I definitely want to see that. Another thing, I'm detecting oxygen from somewhere below, which is good since I used up a lot of my supplies screaming during the trip down from the surface. As soon as I stop dry heaving, I'm going to head further down below so I can refill my tank. Can't believe that I wasted my time walking around for... That's cool that there are... Okay, so he's even deeper. I definitely want to talk to him. See, that is so frustrating. I want to explore, but at the same time, I also don't want to miss the opportunity to talk to him. Where is he now? There. Where's Banjo guy? Okay, we have oxygen. And your guy. Reback. Oh, you launched. That's great. Great job, you. Well, I guess that means I've been out here a while, huh? Well, this is Pearl Hollow, but you probably knew that. Lots of history here. It's great. What are you doing here? I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes, ever since I was hatchling. Lena and Rice lived in the solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see civilization was like? Only... You've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anyone that I'm out here. Do you want to know how I even got this far? I fell, tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck. I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable instead of being sucked into what's below. I've been gauging the stability of the surface around me using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity. So I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. But that's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all the way to listen to me blather, did you? Huh, that'd be, Wait. But it didn't stop here. Okay. Because I do want to finish the conversation with him before we explode. I think we're close to that. I know he has multiple eyes. Hey, what's up? I learned something. Oh, cool. Actually, never mind. Didn't learn anything. Okay, if you do learn something new about the Nomai, though, I'd love to see it. Where should I explore here? Oh wow, where shouldn't you explore? Not the black hole, actually. That's very no. Which is unfortunate because the most exciting stuff is all below the crust, including the Hanging City. That's just to the north. You can kind of see it from here. There's also this big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. You can't get inside from the surface, trust me, I tried, but if it's like the rest of the Nomai structures here, there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Good luck with exploring. If you learn anything about the Nomai, I'd love to hear it, if it's not too much trouble. What are you doing out here? Me? I'm an archaeologist, remember? Or the archaeologist, I guess, seeing as I'm all Timber Hearth God right now. But Hollow is rich with Nomai history. That's why I'm here. This planet is an absolute treasure trove of culture, history, and science. I think they all have four or six. Crafty. If you have any question about the Brittle Hollow Nomai, I'm your Hearthian, or I have some knowledge of them. I mean, so maybe I can help. Okay. Okay, things will be. Let's eat a marshmallow while we explode. It's not the first time that our galaxy died, Crafty. We've been there, done that. No casual stuff. But I think we will just straight head back for Brittle Hollow. We go again. I'm just waiting to wake up and something changed here. It will freak me out. Okay, let's check our computer to see what we discovered. The core of Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage within the Ash Twin. The Nomai mined ore from this site to craft a protective shell designed to physically seal off the core of Ash Twin. Once the shell was finished, the Nomai checked to ensure there were no longer any physical entrances or cracks. Those things in silence. There's a huge Nomai city just to the north of Rebeck's campsite. Rebeck has set up camp at the bottom of the crossroads. Their excitement at being surrounded by so much Nomai history is matched only by their terror of the black hole. Rebeck is Timber Hearth's only archaeologist. They overcame their fear of space to explore Brittle Hollow's treasure trove of Nomai culture. Rebeck says you can't get into the observatory from the surface. They try, but there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. There's a door. Whoa, there's a door that is sealed. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just get right back to Brittle Hollow. Autopilot. That didn't really work. Let's get into space first, and then... It's behind your planet! What a sneaky little planet hiding. No, I want to go this side. What's this? I don't know, but this is how you park. Not that I will get a ticket or something. I can't. What's this? Thatch, is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news, at least. Have we heard from escape pod 2 or escape pod 3? No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other two escape pods' distress signals, however. If it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude. If we can... Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourself, swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly welcome on its surface. We need to find shelter and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms. Dang volcanic moon, right? What's this? Does it do a thing? I land on it? No. Doesn't do a thing. Aha! Okay. Ouch. What is this? Escape of 1. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency request activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Escape pod 3 launching escape pod 2. Now launching escape pod 1. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict hospitable. Is this the ship with which they landed? Seems that way, right? Ah. Oh. Oh no. I just wanted to see if there's anything top here. Okay, interesting. Let's try to find Reback again. Which is easier said than done. Oh, okay, yeah. Black hole cannon. I think this is the campsite. Yes. Great landing skills incoming. Perfect parking spot. Ouch. Okay. Hurry, 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 hurry. Always hurrying. No time to explore. Craft training. And there I had some rubber ankles though. Where does this lead? I mean, it could have turned on some of the elevators, right? I don't know where I am. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I want to be in the platforming business right now. Oh boy, sounds terrifying. Where's the city that he talked about? This is thing. With an alternative. No. Black Hole Forge District. Iceland District. Meltwater District. School District. I want to go to school. But I guess this is the city. Yeah, no, I don't want to live here. There's an empty one. Astron project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? That's it? Solution 2. We can craft a vessel. We can craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core, or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Pope was apprenticed by Anona, who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of his designs to me. Bettering the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true. However, its knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. This is the safest path for our clan. Is this the safest path? Is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Is it though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential harm. Okay, some conflicting philosophies on how to approach thingies. And we have another scroll. I feel strange trying to recreate Anona's warp core without him. At times it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care, not his. Hypothesis. This will always feel strange. Even though my time with him was short, I miss my old mentor deeply. To have the chance to try this, to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably, but what if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system and never saw Anona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Make some puns then you fever. Exactly. That is the sign of high civilization. So all I can give is my best, and as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clarion Root in the forge, and I have my clan. I'm not alone. You are not alone. Solution 1. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father said many good Nomai perished there. My mentor Colliers and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Amber Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. Oh. What Meloray and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. I remember that anglerfish fossil we used to play in Fossil Fish Cave when we were children. The vessel's warp core is broken. At best, recall those present when the vessel crash said it sustained lethal injuries. There is no guarantee reward for this risk. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Even if it no longer functioned, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we are able to transport it back here. Okay. Ship log updated. Always makes me happy to read that. I don't know why I struggle with that specific stairs so much. I'm stuck. I think it's because there's like this little ledge when I want to go to the side. I just drop down. Aha! Whatever that means. This game has a lot of these moments where like, oh, I found something, but I have no idea what it means. Is this the shortcut? Oh, I see. That's cool. I found something that Crafty didn't find. Straight into the city. I don't know if I will be able to find it from the outside though. So, where do I continue from here now, though? Could always drop down. The risk with that, of course, is that it could mean I land in the black hole again. Very, very end, but I didn't want to make a big deal out of it, so you don't know how relevant it is. Can you find it using the map? That's a good point, maybe. But I can't really zoom further in. That is always... I mean, I guess on the North Pole, that would be good. The on-screen map. Oh, yeah, I mean, it's North Polish. Can do it. It's only 30 kilometers. North Polish, yes. Almost there. If I survive this, then I'm the best astronaut ever. This seems closer. Oh, can I get to Timber Half? No, it would help me, but... Come on. I don't think so. I can't match velocity for some reason. Oh, I think we're doomed. It's fine. There he goes. Bye. Alright, drunk. A possum. Well, this was semi-successful. We followed a few things. As long as I find something out. Something. Alright. Really would prefer the game without the time loops and the time pressure, but I guess it's just me. I feel like everyone else enjoys it, so maybe it's just me, grouchy old grandpa. Oh, not quite a bit. Okay, let's check. The Black Hole Forge district is the highest district in the Hanging City. Nomai named Pogue planned to create a new advanced warp core in the Black Hole Forge. I think it would work even better without it, because then you could actually take your time to explore and not be forced, so not be so rushed. Nomai City is suspended beneath Brittle Hollow's northern glacier. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. The Nomai debated how to obtain the powerful, highly advanced warp core required for the Ash Twin projects. There's more to explore, yes. Nomai learned how to evade anglerfish, theoretically at least, by studying an anglerfish fossil they found on the Ember Twin. Well, yeah, but then it can also be that you're in the that after 20 minutes you find something fantastic, but then you get reset and you have to fly all the way back out there. That's kind of what annoys me. The Nomai survivors who crashed on Brittle Hollows climbed down the cliff to shelter site below the surface. On the one of 3 Nomai escape pods that crashed in our solar system, all 3 escape pods were launched from something called the Vessel, which was badly damaged. But it would anything. The vessel's warp core broke when the ship crashed on the Dark Bramble. Okay, I guess back to Brittle Hollow. Where's Brittle Hollow? Let's go. What's this? Is that the quantum moon? What? Oh, the quantum moon is gone. Because it's probably... I forgot to put on my suit. Well, that was cool. Well, let's do that again. Put the suit on first. Oh, it happened to me multiple times already. One time I was able to recover though and jump back into the ship in time. Where's... What? Huh. Where is it? Lava moon! Mr. Lava Lava! Somewhere here must be the... Or maybe on the other side. I'm not sure if... Is this the North or South Pole? I think it's the South Pole. Okay, I think it's here. Ha! Absolutely nailed it. Found the time loop allowed me to throw myself into dangerous, potentially one-way situation and not worry about getting back or getting out. It's just about dying in games. I think for me though, it's the other way around. For me, I get very annoyed at checking out or playing the same area again, kind of backtracking. So for me I feel kind of disincentivized to go into dangerous situation because then my loop is gone and I have to travel all the way back. Like now, for example, I feel very uncertain about, like, for example, trying that jump again that I tried last time, because if I miss it, I have to fly all the way over here again. Oh, that is something I didn't see. Oh, but what does that mean? I don't need the landing camera. We landed perfectly. Yeah, like I totally get that it's kind of a matter of taste, and I'm not saying, I'm not furious about it. It's not ruining the game for me, but I think I personally would prefer it in a different way.
Hello there.
Thank you for the host, Luckless. How was your stream? How was the FMV game? It sounded interesting. Definitely interested in checking it out myself, maybe at some point. We have some ghost stuff there. Not about not liking a mechanic in a game, but not liking a fundamental underpinning idea of the game. Yeah. Well, I never know what I'm doing, so I will never finish any game in 5 minutes. I really like it. We just talked about that the fact that I am not a fan of the loot mechanic. I think for me personally, it disincentivizes me to explore. But I also know that a lot of people like it. And aside from that, I really enjoy it. I think the galaxy in which we're playing, it's super fascinating and interesting, and I want to know more about it. Okay. Other side is death. In here, though. No, I can't go there. Then we could go down there. This might be the other building that I checked and couldn't enter because of the death fog. Ghost fog? Ghost matter? You know what I mean? Ghost matter. Is this the school district? Pick up the scroll. Having all these bones here is a little unsettling. Just saying. Explanation of festivals. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. Some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too. Like Anona's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. This is one of the saddest rooms. Yeah. Each clan has a festival. I wonder what happened to them then, right? Because like it seems like they, like if you have the bodies here in kind of like a school-like setting, it seems like they were surprised by something that killed them instantaneously. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. A single festival could last a long time. Can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go to. It's more sad, yeah. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years, okay? Maybe someone just didn't like the festivals and was like, come on, let's explode the galaxy. We should build a new vessel. Probably wouldn't be hard to get parts if we stop building other new things and if we broke down other structures, like the towers on Ash Twin, for parts. We might have to build a smaller vessel for now, even though vessels are normally large, but we could make it bigger later once we reach planets with more resources. It would also help if we stop building so many things to search for the Eye of the Universe. I asked Yarrow, and he says we use lots of resources on the Ash Twin project. We could even have a warp core for jumping long distance like vessels have. Poke tells me she plans to make a very advanced warp core for a different project. I'm sure she could connect it to the vessel for travel because Poke is smart. Each Nomai clan explores the universe in its own vessel. The vessel is the heart of every clan. It's usually for Nomai to remain in one place for so long. Nomai are wanderers and have no permanent home. If we build a new vessel, we could return to our adventurous way of life. Imagine all the new places we could go. Our clan wouldn't be stuck here in this star system. We could even meet with other Nomai and learn from them, like Kalia says we used to do. Interesting. Interesting. There's ghost matter. I was more lucky than anything else. I really thought of the name connection. Nomad, yeah. Noticed that just now as well. I feel like this is the type of game where also, like, even once you play through it, you kind of still can learn new things whenever you watch or play it again. Because I feel like at least it feels like there can be so many hidden little details or just things where you didn't connect the dots the first time because you found it in a different order. Yeah, there's just a lot to digest in the first place. What do we have here? But sure, finish it without seeing a lot of things, yeah. It seems like it. Formation of this universe. One knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and very dense. Kind of like me in high school. Tightly packed together. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. I think I exchanged both attributes for each other. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. My brain is already hurting. This universe will keep getting cooler, colder, and larger, until one day the stars and the life they support will all die. It's scary to think about, even though Kunai tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes, but it'll happen in someone else's someday. Fair enough. I mean, that's just how galaxies work, but thanks for the info, I guess. So where could I go next? Ghost matter nearby. Now that's there. How do I get back here? So it doesn't seem like there's another city level underneath me, but strong invisible door. Maybe there is? Can't really see from here. Pretty much. There is something. How do I get back up though? Ah. That is... yes, that is where we first stopped. Okay, let's explore the next level. Jesus. That's the second bot during Outer Wilds. I'm already famous. I don't need your fame. Okay, so this is the next level. I forgot which level this is of the city. Should be able to just boost myself up here. I'm stuck at the corner. Oh boy. Nope. Yeah, Caller, you're slacking. Oh really? I wonder if it's then just... It's just a time where they... where someone just floods Twitch with these bots again for a while. Do I want to drop down here? Yeah, they're definitely coming on waves, yeah. I imagine I've been hard on Poke again. This in turn means I've made things difficult for her sister, Clary. If Poke and I are oil and water, Clary is our emulsifier. She certainly makes us a better team than but mixing through shaking, although sometimes I would like to shake Poke. Jokes aside, suppose my own fear of never finding the eye prompted my argument with Poke. That would be immature of me. I should apologize, at least to Clary, who could then tell Poke. Right, Gala? I see. So Cassava really handles it like an adult. Like you do. Maybe slip Poke a note. Are you still mad? Yes, no, maybe. Okay. Okay, we have some kind of room there, bigger room. Whoops. Throwing the hat. Be welcome in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to the star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of this signal, which we have chosen to call the Eye of the Universe, is older than this universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. So I wonder if the whole Eye of the Universe is more like a religion than anything else. What is the Eye of the Universe? Well, tell me. The Eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. Suppose the Eye is a more advanced being. The Eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. No, Crafty, stop that. Tell your Twitch to behave. How can the Eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it is a relic from a previous universe. The earlier universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the Eye's signal? Suppose the Eye wishes to communicate. The signal is the Eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't know yet. We don't yet know. Maybe the signal is the Eye's attempt at expressing itself. The signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? Of note, from the signal we were able to determine the Eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. Okay, interesting. I don't know, it kind of sounds more and more almost like a religion more than kind of like a scientific religion of sorts, you know? Oh, there's something. What do we get there? So maybe kind of like a religion for his civilization that is very science-based. I like doinking against the walls. Makes me feel good. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Amber Twin, that the eye of the universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. I like how you get varied viewpoints in a few places. These people certainly seem quite focused on it. Yeah, that's definitely true. I mean, this is obviously only really the second planet that I explore, but it's interesting. Oh, 1 second. Yes, they did it. They did a really good job with that, giving the names some character. Suspect, imagine, and we are special to the eye in some way is wishful thinking. The eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or it may not have been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the eye's signal holds no great deep meaning. Particularly the pun, I think. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. In fact, the eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. Another doink. No, I don't think it was poke. Don't think it was poke. It was a different name, but I have a hard time remembering those names, to be honest. Where does this lead? Oh, this leads all the way back. I didn't want that. There was something else to explore. Welcome back, Koala. Hot nose blowing action, yeah. Or was there something? I don't think. Maybe there wasn't. Oh, this one down there is. Oh, that is what I read before. So maybe I am done with this level. Oh, that's interesting, Crafty. Yeah, I would totally get lost without the log. Okay, so I guess that concludes this part. I'm not even sure if I have enough time. I don't think I have enough time to really explore the next level, but maybe we can start with it. Oh, that really sucks, Caller. Why is that? Is there a specific reason why people are hesitating? It's hard to hear that. That's very stressful. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. It pushed me to the side. Ah, there goes our... There goes our loop. Oh. Oh, whoa. Nice. I see, Koala. Ugh! That was a little too hard of a doink against the wall. But I think the loop would have been over soon anyway. But that was interesting that the kind of the dark disk that they were. I wonder if that is the quantum moon or if it has to do with the end of the loop, because we were pretty close to the end of the loop. What's been your most hilarious death so far? I think the first time when it was pretty okay, the very first death when in the village before I even got the loop thing and I had to start the game over again. I just fell down. That was dying before I even have the respawn ability. So that was good. And after that, I would say it's probably my first time when I jumped out of the... when I forgot to put on my suit jumping out of my spaceship. That twice in the whole game. Let's check our log and see what we found out. What? Nothing? That's disappointing. I found a switch in the meltwater district that raises and lowers the black hole forge. The Nomad traveled to the solar system in pursuit of a signal from something older than the eye of the universe itself. They named the source of the signal the eye of the universe.